You know, the existence itself is free. And look at all the things going on in this existence. You just, on a personality level, you wish so much that you were so fucking perfect, you know? And when you can't be perfect, you feel unworthy. Poor little thing. You feel so unworthy because you're just not perfect, you know? Well, fucking hell, that is what gets freed, you know? You are free in your imperfection. And because you are free in your imperfection, so is everybody else. It is my vocation in this life to transmit a message that brings about realization, and whatever it takes, you know. The awakening of the human illusion of separation. The awakening doesn't happen for any person. Nobody wakes up as a person. No one wakes up. There is nobody who wakes up, okay? What happens is the removal of illusions. So the more illusions that are removed leaves what is already awake. So my only work, which I'm in love with, I do it for the love of it, right? That's my work. That's what I'm here for. That's what I live for. That is what I am here to remove the illusions. In whatever way, shape, or form that takes, you know. So the removing of the illusions leaves what is awake. There is no becoming an awakened being. And what is awake is not in conflict, cannot be in conflict with anything. It's all that is. And in this awakeness, the freedom of the play goes on. What kind of freedom you got if freedom isn't free? What kind of freedom doesn't allow conflict? Tell me that. You know, the existence itself is free. And look at all the things going on in this existence. It's already all allowed. It already is all here. The personality continues, and the personality has its own unique flavor, right? Does that need to change for you to be free? You just, on a personality level, you wish so much that you were so fucking perfect, you know? And when you can't be perfect, you feel unworthy. Poor little thing. You feel so unworthy because you're just not perfect, you know? And so there's a striving to become, a striving to get it right. That is what gets freed, you know? You are free in your imperfection. And because you are free in your imperfection, so is everybody else. What is different between someone who is still identified with a point of a contracted point of identity separate from, as a separate, we call it ego. Ego's kind of got a bad name, a bad rap, like it's the bad thing, but it's just a sense of self, a sense of separation. And when that is the identification, then it's the core suffering and the longing to be free. It's all within that sense, right? So when illusions are removed and awakeness is here, the sense of self is still, there's a sense of self. You have to cross the road, so often seekers said to me, I recognize what you're saying, but there's still this sense of self, like the idea that it should be gone. It's illusion. It's identifying with that sense of self. That is what changes. That is what makes all the difference. So if conflict would arise, it's freely arising. It's freely playing out. It's freely, there's no stickiness in there. As long as you are holding to any fixed idea, you cannot be free. You are that. You are that which you wish to become. You are that. You are that already free. You are the freedom expressing itself through the limitation. And that is my message, and that's what I stand for. And yeah, there's just few people here. And I say to you, you can use this space. This is ask me anything about anything,
Hey there, come on over and join our new private community, Born to be Free, where we're moving all the free content. It's a place where we can meet, share, interact, and everybody can share their gifts. You can sign up for free at Ananta-Kranti.mn.co.